Here we go. Welcome to our farm. It's not quite big farm, but it's something that we work on for the future and we want to get better at it. So this farm started for about 3 years and a half already. Huh? And then because the weather on the island and then because the storm that just happened for last month, so maybe some of the plant is not like look as pretty as it used to be about 3 months ago. Yep, this is seed to feed, which is the healthy and then good food for everyone to come. Is a comfortable food, which is everything from the seed to feed. It means seed which is growing from the farm to feed. It means food for you, which is healthy daily every day. And then I love this island. That's why I thinking of starting here. And then also because of I've been living overseas for about 10 or 12 years in Australia and do some cooking over there. So that's why I always want to come back home and do something, which is always in my goal when I go to Australia already. But the reason I want to go to overseas, so I just want to see a lot and then take a lot to come back to take it home to develop and do something for island and for my family. And then also I feel like Koh Phangan have so much to offer, not just the nature. We start with the hydroponic system first, so that's why we want to know like how the hydroponic work well with the environment here. That's why at the beginning it's only two of us doing daily day to day, and then when it's become like less complicated, and then when we know more about how we're gonna organize the land and the environment around here, the weather and the people. So that's why when we settle in a little bit more, so we start to find a help. Which is we have sweet basil or Italian basil, which is really hard to grow because of it's really seasonal and it's really high demand because of people love to make pesto, people love to make European food, and the European food is always need the Italian parsley or basil, sorry. And on the right here is the local plant, which is called pennyworth, which is easy to grow on the island as well. This one is best. Normally they can grow good in the water or the river already. That's why it's definitely easy to grow on the hydroponic system because it's water based. So that's why we let it grow and then they grow easily, and then it means the bug loves them. But my point is, even though the bug loves them, so it means we try to grow something that the bug loves, so it's kind of like make them think about them more than other crops. So it means they will come and then enjoy this instead of try to destroy the rest of the crop as well. Each morning we have to check the level of the acid in there, and then we have to check the quality of the water is good or not, and then we have to check like the amount of the nutrition that, because it will tell on the machine. That's why we can identify, that's what I said, and then we can fix each table as a problem as it comes already, and then also we can record them. Say that okay, spinach have today have a problem, what happened, and then the yellow leaf or something like that, this means we need more nitrogen to make it green or something like that. That's why we decide to do a separate system. It's really important that you have to make the area that you want to grow is really clean. It's like of us, more than 70% of our job is cleaning and tidy up the area to make like under the table, make sure it's no grass. We used to cut the grass all the time, and then now we figured out that if we grow something under the table, it makes the temperature cooler, and then also the bug not attack that much. And then because the bug normally come with the grass, it means everything have to be like no pesticide. That's our key. That's why bug eating it is okay. Sometimes people, if new people come, they always ask that why your plant is not look so nice, have a hole in there. I said that I prefer eat some plant that have a hole better than some places look fantastic, because otherwise I know that they will use chemical for sure. This is the morning glory, which is it's really crispy, it's really good, easy to grow, and then they also have a beautiful flower also. Yes. So sometimes we use this item not growing for just like the food. We also use them for decorative as well in the farm. Like if we feel like the table needs something to be more colorful, our staff will keep coming, and then when they see flower in here, any flower they feel like they need to cut and then do something in the shop, because even decorate or maybe put something on their ear to make them feel like happy all day. This is how we do job here. Most of the seed, okay, so it's come from the plant itself when it's getting really old. So we collect all the seed, especially the easy one is the flower, which is this flower here. They will produce the seed when they're getting old. So that's why, and then we make sure that we do it, and then we dry them when we got it. So we dry them in the sun, and then after that we just kept them in the like a closed area for it, and then we have to use them in a month, otherwise it's no good. So this is when I talk about composting and then raised bed. This is our raised bed, which is use our soil from all the waste that we from the vegetable, and then which you can see at the back, and then we combine it with our chicken poo, and then with all the dry leaf, and then we compost them, and then we turn. We use a turn technique, but used to turn before, but now we got we not turn it that much now because the sun and everything is okay for not have to turn it. So on the side bit there, over there, we will grow all the banana along the wall, because of we believe that it will keep the temperature colder in this environment. That's why we grow a lot of banana, because for the shady and for the purpose of the temperature as well. And then also banana is so many part that you can use. The leaf you can use for, you know what I mean, for everything. So that's why we do it. Yeah. In that room is actually not allowed to get in, sorry, but it's actually another area that is a closed area altogether. We have a fan and then a temperature control in there, which is that's why the plant is hard to grow on the item. The plant that has to grow outside, we grow inside, because of the temperature in there will drop dramatic, about 4 degrees in there. So it means it's colder. I mean, if you are serious to growing for something, or because we have a restaurant as well, and then we want something to be working as well and can supply our shop. So this is a sweet chard, rainbow spinach, which is we grow inside. Okay, and then kale as well, which is it's really good. It's powerful inside there. We make it for our juice, like in our shop. Okay, and then mint is really good in a hydroponic system. I didn't say that this is easier, but this is be more consistent. It still have the bark, even though it's a closed system, because of that's why some of the staff walk in and out with sometimes they just get easy, like wanna be like inside quickly. So it means they not close the door properly, they not put the proper clothes on, and then the shoe that they wear maybe have a bug, they bring it in. So I'm not gonna say it's actually better for the bug purposes, but at least temperature is better, especially it's consistent for the plant. That's why it's better, because it's consistent. And this is our chicken that we're talking about. Yes, which is we built out to, it started about a year ago, when we feel like if we want to be serious on doing something on the ground, or even hydroponic or anything that for the future, we probably need chicken. In the future we probably have some pig as well, and then some baby goat, because we researched that goat is really their poo is really good for make a compost. So that's why we probably have a little of everything, and then we will try out which is the best for us here. So if you want them to eat all the compost, or make sure that they because chicken is pick everything, to make sure that they will pick, they will eat, and they will poo on it. So that's why this is how we do compost. So we will put the cloth here, and we'll let the chicken, which is a dog here, they come out, and then they just smash all of these 2 or 3 days all gone. Like what you see is will disappear. Okay? So we feel like we see the water every day going past by, and then we feel like if we can actually have some water collected in at the back, it would be good because we can reuse all the water that go somewhere or something like that, and then water the plant because we have so many garden at the beginning. And then sometimes when it's the hot season here, people have to buy water. So it means if we actually can collect some water at least for use for our plants, okay, so it's better. That's why we planning at the beginning when we have a land here. I put the pond first at the back because I thinking like water is really important for everything because our human nature need water to be survive anywhere. The plant is also at least have that for them first before start any growing. So pretty well that's the first thing that I do pretty much when I come here. We try to grow more stuff and then variety because of we feel like we want to give excitement to our customer too, like we adapt the menu all the time, but as long as it have to be related on the local like plant as well, that easy to grow. And then for the future I will try to bring the recycle and then the like a reusable stuff for us in the future. And then also electricity as well. We will do a solar power here because we feel like it's some direction that is good for the world anyway. And then we will keep develop the better food and then the better organic stuff as well, because when we get good at composting, it means when we know what we're doing, the direction of the farm, which is we keep trying every day. So it means everything that we will give is for our customer. We know it's for our heart that it will be good for them because we know that we grow it in by our hands, so we're not going to use pesticide. And then so we kind of like build that trust, and then hopefully people keep coming back and then will love us, and we will do it every day.